Hello there guys, it's Stephen here back with another video. Welcome back, I guess. I've not done a video now for about 5-6 days, something like that. I needed a few days to myself just to kind of get my head into place, I guess, because I had a pretty shit week, if I'm being honest. But back making videos now. I hope you're all good. I hope you're all wonderful. Loads of people already watching and commenting away. Very nice to see some of the familiar faces. Ollie Coulson, Man City Forever. Jimmy Five Chins, which is a great name, Jimmy. I'm jealous with just my one chin. Arthur Ruiz, Mellow God, and a harpsichord, Vidya Shaker, and LG and Cab 456. Hello to everyone joining in. I hope you're all good. I hope you're all healthy. Hope you're all being sensible, following the rules and all that kind of stuff. And I hope everyone's in good spirits. It's basically going to be more of a Q&A kind of video. We'll go through any news and basically take any requests. And we'll talk a little bit. Now, I just want to say quickly, I didn't do any videos because I'm only going to say this because I think it's important. I sadly lost my auntie last week, last Friday, to coronavirus. That hit me pretty hard over the weekend, I'm not going to lie. Just mainly, I hated the fact I couldn't be with my dad. That hit me very hard. So basically, I took a few days off to try and get my head right, and it upset me. All I can say is please stick to the rules. Please respect everyone's health, because people are dying, and it's hit my family, and it upset me. And I'll move on before I get too upset. But what I'll say basically, that's why I took a few days off. So basically, look after yourself, look after your family, follow the rules. It's all there for a reason. Fingers crossed, none of you have to go through the stuff that my family and my dad this week has had to go through, because it's been pretty shit, if we're being totally honest. But you know, this is the reality, I guess, of this situation. Thank you to everyone saying. Passing on the messages. It is what it is, I guess. It's been awful, but I'm going to try and make some videos to try and get back onto track of things. And talking about football feels difficult for me at the moment, but we'll get through it, I guess. And please look after your family and yourselves. Hello to everyone joining in. Hello to Javon Shaw and to LG and Cow again, and everyone. Thank you so much for all the very kind words. Hello to Zoeb and Balotelli Aguero as well. Yeah, you're all very nice. You're all very, very kind. It's been Animal Crossing's got me through this, being honest. Me and Nicola have been playing Animal Crossing, and it's got me through it big time, so it's helped. Nicola is there with the what emoji is that, Nicola? It is adorable. Moody, it isn't nice. I mean, the worst thing is it was just not being able to see my dad. I would have given my dad a hug all weekend if I could have, but it is what it is. Anyway, today we're going to talk about football. I can't get the sub count to work next to me for whatever reason. It's frozen, but just rest assured, nothing's changed. Football is frozen, so is my sub counts. So we're going to talk about football today. We're going to talk about whatever you want to talk about for a bit. I'm just trying to feel my way back into making videos again slowly, so I thought a good old Q&A and a chat and all that kind of stuff would be nice to talk about. We'll get on to the questions about games later, DT Uploader. DT, remind me of that in a bit. We're going to start initially with Aguero. Gotta say, by the way, if you are tuning in, make sure to like this video and hit that subscribe button as well if you are new to this channel. I'm going to try and do a daily chat because it's a good way to, even if we just talk nonsense with each other, it's a good way to get through this lockdown, I guess. So today we're going to talk about Aguero. Some of the rumours today of that Independiente, which is obviously Aguero's first ever club. They want him back. They want their golden boy to return. They want him back to kind of lead their new project and be their striker. To which I say, no. Please don't do that. Nicola's loving the emojis there. What are the social distance emojis? Amazing. Welcome to Rock Lee and welcome to Sergio. Excuse me. I just gulped too much food down before I started this video. That's why I was late to start the video. And I had a massive dinner, so I'm a bit kind of struggling to keep it all down. But basically, Aguero, now Independiente have said that they want him. The coach, Lucas Pusineri, a former teammate of Aguero's actually, basically has been saying how much he wants it to happen. Now, Aguero's contract runs out in 2021, but there are some rumours apparently that he might be able to leave to a club outside of Europe before that. But anyway, Pulsineri said, we're saving Aguero the number 10 shirt. I've got a beautiful friendship with Gunn. Hopefully I can be his coach tomorrow. A bit optimistic there, mate. Hopefully I can meet him again at the club. He must be encouraged by a good project that will surround him well. Excited to see him at Independiente again. He's going for it, his coach. I'll give him that. was once his teammate and now want to be his coach. Steps have been taken. Hopefully he can return with good effort and give joy to the fans of the Reds. So they really want him. They really want him. Operation Aguero. Yep. Hey City Extra joining in there as well. It's crazy, isn't it? Absolutely mad that they're going for him like this. The one thing I will say, which I'm a bit concerned about, is just time. Time isn't really on our side, is it, with all this at all? Aguero actually turns 32 in June. 32 Aguero. I mean, I'm older than him. He's a little boy compared to me. But still, point is, Aguero, he's just getting older quickly. Very quickly, it feels like. He's going to lose months of his career to this. Someone's asking what's in the glass. Yeah, it's just like a fancy picture. It's like a little hipster one, but it's just orange juice, orange squash. Or cordial, or dilute, or whatever you call it. But yeah, Aguero is basically... Dylan, if that's... I'm sorry, mate. Sorry to hear that. I'm really sorry to hear that, Dylan. That's awful. Go and be with your family, mate. That's really awful. I'm sorry to hear that. Rest in peace. That's truly awful news, mate. Apologies to hear that. If it's helping watching this, I'm glad it helps, but that's truly awful. We'll go back to football. I'm not trying to be disrespectful, but I'm going to go back to the video. But Dylan, if you need to chat about anything, DM me on my Twitter, and I'm sure I'll try and help after this video, mate. But go and hug your family, if you can, of course. I feel crass saying go back to the Aguero stuff, but we're going to kind of go for it. Aguero, basically, he's got to the point where he's 32. He might be fancying a career, move back to Argentina at some point. You might be thinking, well, I'm not getting any younger. The worry is as well that people like Aguero get on a little bit, might start to see their body start to creak a bit. They might not be quite sharp. It might be harder for them to get back to where they need to be. So it's interesting. I think there could be something in this, but maybe not this year. I still want to see Aguero at another European club. If he did go, I'd be devastated. I don't think he'll go before he gets a goodbye, if that makes sense. So don't worry about that. I think he loves this club far too much, Aguero. He genuinely does. But as Ollie's just said, he's earned that right. Don't want him to go. I'd be gutted to see him go, but he's earned the right. I don't think it'll be anytime soon, but yeah, as everyone said as well, everyone's sending prayers to Dylan, and that's same Dylan. It's awful, mate. Truly awful. As I said, message me or email me if you want to, and we'll have a chat about it all. But I'm sorry to hear that, pal. Acash reckons Aguero can play at the top level for another 2 years. That would be wonderful. Fingers crossed he can. He started to go a little bit slower recently before the season was paused, I guess. Excuse me. Sneeze came out of nowhere there. What do you make of Jonathan Tah? He seems to be a pretty decent player. I've not watched loads of Jonathan Tah. I know he was hyped about 2-3 years ago quite a lot at T-Field. But I don't know how he's developed that well. I know a lot of people rate him, but he's quite a big guy and he's quite physical. But he was massively hyped. With Tah, I'm always surprised that someone like Bayern hasn't come in for him, because normally if you're young, talented player playing the Bundesliga and you're German, normally someone like Bayern come in, but they haven't yet, which makes you wonder why he's not coming. Yeah, that's one point, I guess, Dennis. I mean, the only positive, and it's very hard to grasp onto any minor positives at the moment. In terms of football world, a lot of injured players will be coming back to fitness, I guess, which is kind of positive for the likes of Sane and so on. Laporte will get a little more time to rest up and stuff. But in general, it's going to be weird when football starts again. I mean, it's really hard, isn't it? Every conversation we have at the moment is kind of framed by coronavirus. It's a weird world. How are you all feeling anyway? How are you all feeling? Because we can talk about that if you want to. What does everyone want to talk about? Let me know in the comments. I'll get on the questions and all that kind of stuff. Let me know. Humza Zaim, thank you so much. As you know what, I've not done a live stream for so long that I forgot chat revenues are a thing. So thank you very much for the super chat, mate. That's very, very kind of you, Humza. Because I haven't got a job, so thank you very much. But yeah, everyone let us know what you want to talk about. At the moment, you can answer some questions as well. Obviously, Cole, would you prefer Aguero retiring at City? Of course I would. I mean, I wouldn't mind Aguero. I think there's something quite nice about him going back to Independiente. I'd like it if he went back there. But I wouldn't mind if he... Obviously, I'd love it if he retired at City as well. As Humza said, stay home and save lives. I totally agree. I know there's some young people who watch this and might be tempted to feel like invincible, but for your family's sake, for anyone you don't... just please do stay at home. You never know. You might walk into a shop and touch one surface and then you spread it, even if you don't need to go to the shop. I mean, Or you could get on the bus or something like that, and you could touch a seat, and then an old lady could touch that seat, and she could catch it, even if you don't really feel you got symptoms yourself. In general, please stay indoors if you can. If you're going to the shop or getting some fresh air, fine, but don't go hanging around with friends. Don't go to the shop for the sake of going to the shop. Please be sensible. Let's talk about Mahrez. Lee, what do you want to talk about? Mahrez, a very good player. He's another one now. He's been linked a lot to other clubs, hasn't he? He's one that I think may leave if we get this ban, this Champions League ban. He may stay as well, of course, but he's not like a younger anymore. I can see him pushing to a move, maybe something like PSG or something like that. But Mahrez is a very good player. Sané won't stay if he doesn't sign a contract. We must sell him. It's going to be weird, Christopher, on the Sané thing, because basically... it's a weird situation where Sané would have got a big money move, but now a lot of clubs aren't going to be able to pay anywhere near the money. Anywhere near the money that I guess they would have previously. Like, loads of clubs are going to be very different financially after this. It always winds down, really. Like, the amount of kind of fees that you get now, they're not going to happen at all. Football's bubble has been burst a little bit. And also, ethically and morally, a lot of clubs aren't going to spend the money that they would have previously because there's so many people going to be in a recession. So it's going to be very weird to think... that these massive fees are going to slow down, basically. So Sané, you might just have to stay because Bayern can't really pay what they wanted to pay anymore. You never know. Omar is thinking about all the football shirts I have no money for anymore. I know, mate. Omar, get on, what's it called? The fake one. DHgate. Get the fake ones. They're pretty good, you know. I've got loads of fake ones. And they're generally pretty good. I've got a really nice Inter Milan fake one, which I think looks class. The black kit, the away kit. So I'd recommend DHgate, even though they're fake. They look nice. They look really nice. DHgate. Harpsichord. I mean, to be honest, mate, the channel was going really well, and then it was growing really quickly. Then everything froze, I guess, with football. I mean, I wanted to be at around. I mean, my general aim is to get around 100k. That'd be nice. That's in most of the next 2-3 years. I think it's possible as well, but only if football comes back. Not if football comes back. Not if football. If it doesn't come back, it's never going to happen, unfortunately. So it won't grow while there's no football, because interest in football's down a bit. But we can all chat together anyway. Who knows what I'll do on YouTube if this carries on, this ban. Is YouTube still full time? I mean, I haven't got another job, tell her, because no one's hiring anymore because no one's got any money. So I've got no choice but to go for this. It is what it is. I've got no choice. I'm trying to find ways to make money, but, it is at the moment, unfortunately. Thank you to everyone who supports me on Patreon, by the way. Patreon.com/Esteemed Company. Those people actually pay my rent. Literally pay my rent. That money I've got on there goes towards my bills, so thank you so much. Ranking the City home kits. I'll do a video about that another day. My favourite City home kit. Off the top of my head, I can't really think. I really like the 95 ones. And the early 90s ones as well, with all the kind of funky patterns on. You could manage City's edgy. I don't think I could do. I mean, we'd struggle massively. I don't think we realise how good these coaches actually are sometimes. I'd give it a go, though. I mean, I'd be good emotionally with the players, but I wouldn't be able to... I'd get the coaches to do it all. Immune reckons Bernardo will go once Pep goes. Possibly Immune, but I think Bernardo will stay as long as we're winning. But I think Bernardo is a lot more ruthless than we realise. I think Bernardo's a winner, basically, and if we're not winning trophies and we're not at the very top, I think Bernardo would actually move on. Seriously, I think he would do. I think Bernardo would move if City started to show signs of deterioration, because I think the guy just likes winning. I think he's so professional, and I think a bit of Ronaldo's kind of personality that would have rubbed off him when playing alongside him. He's nowhere near that intense, of course, but I think he's a winner. So yeah. Catherine, there's no coffee shops open in Manchester, obviously. There's nowhere open in Manchester, so I can't get a job in any of them. There's nowhere open. Jonathan, not really. I've watched a few Studio Ghibli films. They were pretty good, but I don't really watch anime, unfortunately. No reason, I just never got into it. I'm not really big on FIFA either. I feel like I'm a bit old for it personally, but maybe I'll give it a go another day. But maybe I will do. But I'm more of a kind of like story kind of game person, apart from Animal Crossing, which is the best game in the world right now. Animal Crossing, seriously, MVP. Moody, do you think Kompany could be a City manager one day? If so, when do you think would be a good time? I think largely Kompany needs to kind of prove himself, doesn't he, at Anderlecht? Now, there were some signs that his Anderlecht side was starting to kind of turn the screw a little bit and starting to improve, I guess. when the world went to shit, I guess, is an eloquent way of putting it. But he's got a long way to go. He's very young at this managerial thing, so he still needs to prove himself. And I'm sure he will do in time. But Aguero, we need to be patient with Aguero. We need to kind of wait a little bit and see how he gets on at Anderlecht, because he needs to do special things to become Manchester City's manager. Now, I think he has to do less special things than someone else to become City's manager, given his standing. Like, I don't think he has to win everything in the way that some managers would do to get a job here. I think he's got a lot of credit in the bank, so to speak, because of his reputation at Manchester City. So I think largely, if he was good at Anderlecht, and say he just won the league at Anderlecht, he'd be on the radar very quickly. I know that's not enough normally to get a job at Man City, just winning the league over in Belgium. But with Aguero, imagine him as a manager. Kompany, who knows? Yeah, Omar, do give it a will. It's genuinely, I've got some. They're not perfect, of course, but they're good quality fake kits. Sergio, I've been asked this a few times about other sports. I reckon I really like tennis personally. I know it sounds strange, but I like tennis. I like the psychological aspect of tennis. I think there's no sport in the world, genuinely no sport in the world, that shows the effects of psychology better than tennis. I know you might think that's weird to say, but on an individual basis, that is. Obviously, all team sports, they don't show the psychology, because one player could be in a bad mood and it wouldn't really affect the game. You know, a team could still win. But one-to-one sports show the true psychology of people. Other sports that are one-to-one, like golf, it's so slow. But then you get something like tennis, and it's so one-to-one, and there's loads of statistical proof that if a player's 2 sets down, then the level to get 2-2, they are much more likely to win the third set, just because of the psychology of it all. So I find it fascinating. I find the intensity and the speed and the physicality of it all, and the psychology aspect fascinating. So I like tennis. I think it's a really good sport. There's a lot of sports I quite like as well, of course, but tennis I think is my second favourite already. Stephen, the nicest manager in the world. I would be the nicest manager in the world. I'd also, you don't realise, I've got a tough bastard side, haven't I, Nicola? Haven't I got a tough side? I'm a tough boy.
And a good boy.
A tough boy and a good boy, according to Nicola. But no, seriously, I can be a little twat when I want to be. So,
yeah, I'd be scared. I feel quite safe if someone tried to mess with me.
Nicola said she feels safe if someone tried to mess with her. I behind this soft, calm, welcoming exterior, there's a ferocious man-child. So, try badminton. Shaquille, I used to like badminton. I like racket sports. Badminton maybe faster, yeah. I guess it's just badminton doesn't have that. The only thing I see about badminton is like you don't ever see it in front of like 20,000 people like you do with Wimbledon. So when you watch the high end of tennis and you've got that psychological aspect because there's so much money involved in it, and you've got like the way, basically you've got all that kind of pressure. Badminton's great though. I liked it a lot. I was very good at badminton actually. That's a true story. I haven't told you that, Nicola. I was very good at badminton. I was very good at it. Reflex was really good. But yeah, I like racket sports. I think one-to-one racket sports is a lot of intensity. Jason Ellis, my Animal Island crosslers won't stay indoors. I bollock them every day, but they don't listen. Can you make him go indoors, Jason? I didn't know you could actually do that. Mine are adorable. Does anyone want to see my Animal Crossing? Of course you do. If you want to see my Animal Crossing save file, let me know. I can show the screen. If not, ignore me. It's just right there. I'm not sure you're going to be able to see that, but that's my Animal Crossing guy. But it's very addictive. I don't think it's even going to work anyway. We'll show you. Companies. The Rock Lee said Steve as manager, the first team will be basically the academy side with KDB. Actually, the Rock Lee, that's a bit of a myth, right? In general, I wouldn't play loads of academy players all the time. I would actually only play a few of them if they deserved it, and off the bench every now and then. I don't want to play loads of academy players. I want to give academy players a chance every now and then off the bench where relevant. I would tell the odd senior player, you're sitting this one out, and I'd have once every 3 games one of the young lads on the bench and give them a go. I just feel like in general you gotta have that carrot at the end of the stick and show them that there's a chance. So yeah. That's a big opinion, Alex Birch. That's a very big opinion. But Gabriel Jesus was great against Real Madrid. I remember saying in my previews of that game, I got a feeling Gabriel Jesus will be great against Real Madrid because it's a Brazilian thing. And it was right. Little did I know that was one of the last games we'd be talking about. God, do you remember football? Football, do you remember that? That seems like a lifetime ago, doesn't it? It was absolutely ages ago. AJ plays, to be fair, I think we saw that tough bastard side after losing to United last time out. Yeah, you don't think I'm too soft, I mean, I'm not horrible. I'm a very reasoned person, but, I like to get my point across, put it that way. But basically, football feels weird at the moment. It's very strange. How are we all coping? How's everyone coping at the moment? Are you all okay? Make sure as well to like this video, please, and go follow those social channels if you want to. Let me know as well what kind of stuff you want to see on the channel. I've done a lot of videos recently. The views have been enough. But I understand everyone's heads is not in football at the moment. It's a weird time to be into football, I guess, because everything's so low cost, so low stakes at the moment, because nothing really means anything, which is strange. So if you can maybe kind of lead these videos more towards a daily chat about some news, it'd be nice, wouldn't it? Any other City news around today? Let's have a look. I'll go through some of the headlines. It basically means going over to Superbia or City Extra and having a look and see what's on their Twitter, of course. Edson Alvarez, the Ajax centre-back, saying, I would really like to play for Man City one day. I've been following that club since childhood and I think it's a really nice club. I'm a big fan. So if I have to choose, I would like to play for City. That's Edson Alvarez, the Ajax centre-back there. It's weird. I said this earlier on Twitter. It's weird seeing young footballers now who are like early 20s reference Man City from their childhood, because it makes me feel fucking old. But also, like, this whole thing about City not having history, we're just, every year it passes, just once City got history now, basically. Edson Alvarez would have only been like 12, 13, 14, something like that. I don't know. When the Aguero moment happened, he would have been a kid, basically. Compared to, he would have been young, he would have been a kid. So we got to the point now where young footballers are growing up and only knowing City as this behemoth. They're seeing like Aguero as a legend of the game, and even though I know that's obvious, but like they're looking at Aguero in the way that I looked at Henry when I was growing up, which is weird. It's weird to think that people like him, which I don't know much about him, by the way. Does anyone know much about Edson Alvarez? I know his name, but I've never watched him play. I can't pretend I have really, but it's weird to see that. John, hello, welcome to the stream, John. Hey Stephen, it's glad to see you on again. Hanging in there over here, surviving off highlight videos. Hope all is well. Yeah, I'm okay. I've had a rocky few days, but it's good to be back chatting to you guys. I needed to come back chat to you guys. I was a bit nervous about doing this video. I'm not gonna lie. Honestly, I never get nervous about videos, but my heart started to beat a little bit before this. I don't know why. Really strange that. I think it's because I struggled with football recently. So it's good to be back chatting to you all. Honestly, it really is. So thank you very much. For all being very kind in general and just welcoming me back. Lee Dixon is a City fan. He is. That's a true story. Yeah, we did have loads of history beforehand, Balotelli, Aguero, but we're creating new history, current history. Neri Castillo finally doing something good by making him a bird. Indeed, Neri Castillo. Do you remember? Was anyone there for Neri Castillo's unveiling? I can't remember who it was at, but it was at half time basically. And they had like some badass Spanish guitar music kicking, and he was unveiled, and I thought he was going to be absolutely incredible. And that didn't happen, did he? It didn't happen at all. John, thank you very much. Yeah, it was a nice weekend, John. Thank you very much. Keep watching the Aguero moment blues. Yeah, I mean, keep watching that every single day. Watch the Aguero moment. That's the one way to get through this. It's been a weird time, hasn't it? I'm going to talk about the coronavirus for a little bit. I've struggled a little bit with this recently. I'm very up and down. Does everyone else feel very up and down? Some days I feel kind of good about everything. Then one day I feel like I'm struggling a little bit. Today I'm okay, I think. I'm okay today. Hence doing the football video. But it's very up and down. It's a weird time to be living, I guess, really. I know a lot of people in a lot of less fortunate countries than myself have been through this before. And I guess I'm very privileged in that aspect to say that I'm from a Western country. It doesn't tend to have problems like this. So I'm not used to it, but I know people around the world have lived through things like this before and will again, and probably many more times than I ever will. So I kind of, even though I'm sat here, playing computer games, chatting to you guys, making videos, and I'm not going without food or anything like that, and I feel like I'm being hard done by, it shows how lucky I am, guessing, and it shows how lucky we all are, really. So most of us watching this, we're going to be healthy, we're going to be content. It does change your perspective a little bit. It changes my thoughts of it anyway. Jordan, welcome to the stream. I hope you're good. We're all good, Jordan. We're having a waffle. Jason, I watched your band's video you posted on Twitter a while ago. Thought it was excellent. Jason, thank you very much. My band was excellent. We were very good. Embers, we were called. We should have made it, and God knows where we'd be. It would have been... we should have made it. Embers are a very good band. That's my band. I'm biased, but we were. Catherine, I won't be coming out to Blue Moon on my wedding day because the wedding's probably going to be cancelled at this rate, let's be honest.
Cancelled, postponed, I'm still married.
Postponed, it's not being cancelled. Me and Nicola, we're like that still. But, just September.
If we can get married in September, we will, and if it means without
Yeah.
a reception, we'll just postpone the reception.
Basically, we've got a feeling our wedding's going to be delayed, basically, because why wouldn't it be delayed, I guess? It's likely that there'll be social distancing still going on. So who wants a wedding where everyone's got to stand 2 meters apart? I think our wedding's going to be 2021 at some point. Maybe.
Yeah. We'll see.
As the Rock Lee said, it doesn't seem real at the moment, this. It's very strange. Talha7, thank you very much. Football Manager, he's asking me to play Football Manager. Talha, firstly, you're a hero, thank you very much. Honestly, I'm very gassy, apologise. I had basically potato cakes and sausages and beans, and I just feel a little bit acid refluxy. Now I'm getting old. I should have eaten so much food beforehand. But yeah, do you know what? I'm going to try and get onto Football Manager. I've not played it in years. I've got a feeling it's going to overwhelm me or kill my laptop, one of the two, because I'm not sure I've got the capabilities for it. But last time I played Football Manager was 7-8 years ago, maybe, if not more. And I'm going to presume it's changed exponentially since then, but I should give it a go. I'll try and give it a go. Can't see Aguero moving to a small club for another 3-4 years. He's 32 in a couple of months, Capping, you sure? You think he'll be 35, 36 when he leaves? I don't see that personally. I don't think he is at all. Matcha tax card. Oh, I don't even know what those are. Matcha tax card. But that's good to have. Castillo signed card. That's class. What a guy. I really like Castillo. Shame it never worked out. Where did he go in the end, Neri Castillo? I'm going to Google that. Where did he go after Man City? I've forgotten where he went. It'll come back to me as soon as I see it. He's still 35. Is he still playing? No, he retired ages ago. He's only 35. He retired like 6 years ago. After City, he went on loan to Dnipro Dnipropetrovsk. There's a Ukrainian team, never heard of him. And Chicago Fire, and Aris, and Pachuca. Loads of clubs, basically. He got about Neri Castillo. LG and Cal, we all do, mate. We all do. Seriously, I've never wished more than anything that all this was a dream, but unfortunately it isn't. But we will get through this. We will get through this, We will get through it. We're a strong bunch of people. We'll get through it if we all keep telling everyone to be safe and sensible and try and survive. Austin King, thank you so much, Austin King. Austin, you are a king. I know you get that all the time, but now you've got it from me, I guess. And some other people. Everyone say thank you to Austin. Austin, seriously, that's very, very kind of you. I'm as well as I could be, Austin. It's been a tough month. I had some, personal bad moments. I lost some family, unfortunately. But I'm okay. I'm here, Nicola's been the best person in the world ever, as has Tom Nook. I want to shout out to my friends on Animal Crossing: Tom Nook, Timmy, Tommy, Renee, Mo, Marina. Who else is there? Boone. Also to Gulliver, you little scamp, constantly on the beach. Who else have I got? I've got Ketchup. Ketchup's sound as fuck. Big up to the dodos in the airport. Hello to Nicola, who visits the island very often. These are all my friends at the moment. And also to my real friends, I guess, as well. But mainly the Animal Crossing friends. They've been great. They've been good people, They're my new community of people. So Animal Crossing has been getting me through this. That is I'm going to show you my Animal Crossing world very briefly. There's my little guy there. I'm playing this backwards, so it's very hard to do. But yeah, I'm very good, thank you. I'm good as I can be, I guess, at the moment. So Jason reckons Tom Nook's a thief. Do you know what, Tom? I saw an article defending Tom Nook and saying actually he never pushes you for his money back. He doesn't, to be fair. He gives you this loan. He doesn't ask for any interest rate, but he charges a lot. I'll give him that. $300,000 for an extension. What's that about, Tom? You little twat. But it's a great. Animal Crossing's got me through this. If you don't play it, by the way, all those names I've just listed make absolutely no sense whatsoever. This is now Animal Crossing Fan TV as well. I'm not a City fan, but because I feel bad for you, I subscribed. Humza, I will take pity subscribes. I am not below that. Pity subscribes are good enough for me, so welcome to the channel, Humza. Bernardo said yesterday that some clubs have more power in media organisations, and hence City players don't win individual awards. Thoughts? Akash? Well, yeah, I think City, if some of our City players had played for Liverpool, they would have won a whole bunch of trophies. I think that's just a fact. I'm not going to deny that at all. Bernardo knows We all know it's just true, unfortunately. And I think this shit does matter. It frustrates me when we see players who don't get the recognition, because I don't want it to put worry in the doubt of the players' heads, because I want players to feel like they can accomplish everything they set out in their career here. And some players do want to win individual awards as well as winning, trophies for their team, because it's another thing on their shelves. And some players are just fiercely ambitious. And I hate the idea that a player, even for a second, would think, if I go to City, I'm not going to win individual trophies. Because that's shit. And it's shit that this misperception exists. And if Bernardo's thinking it, other players are going to think it. And that'd be a shame. Because someone like Mbappe, I can imagine a player of his quality does want to win Ballon d'Ors and does want to win awards. But at City, you might think he has less chance, I'm not saying he's going to go to City, but that kind of thing is a thing, unfortunately. Alex hopes Sane stays at City because he'll be world class one day. Alex, I think you're right. Guys, I'm going to wrap it up here. I've done half an hour. I'll be back tomorrow. I want to say thank you to everyone. Genuinely, everyone who's got involved. To Humza, to Talhat, and Austin King for the donations. Thank you so much, guys. Honestly, I've missed you all. I'm going to be back. I'm going to be trying back every single day, hopefully. Be back tomorrow around 8 o'clock. 8 o'clock, so I'll see you then. For now, stay at home, protect the NHS, and stay indoors. Is that what he says? That's what he says, isn't it? Wash your hands, and please do look after your family and your loved ones. See you later, guys.